Well, I don't know. You're at the game. You got to cover us. I mean, you know, I know when they went up 3-1 and you're standing there, and your team isn't near as good as it should be. That's not a great feeling. And you know, I think I've said it before: is we've played hard lots of nights, not had the result we wanted. But when you don't play hard enough, and you're not organized enough, and you don't have the stick-to-itiveness enough, that comes back on me. And so I take that very personally, to say the least. I want our players to take it personally. I really believe we have an unbelievable opportunity here to build a franchise to be worthy of the sweater it wears. And last night, our work ethic, our preparation, our execution, our determination, our stick-to-itiveness wasn't worthy, and that hurts when you get up in the morning.
So when saying all of that, how long does that pain last? Like, how do you change that?
Well, it's all over with now. I just saw the guys out there. They put in a good day's work. It's all over with. I understand the sunshine. I'm going for a nice drive here and clear the mechanism and get on with it.
Seemed to compete was the main catchphrase. I thought I heard that out there. Is that what you demanded from your guys here today, and I guess what you do every practice?
Well, I like to think we do every practice, but when you, let's be honest, is in an 82-game schedule, some nights you're not as pretty as you should be. But when you win enough, you can kind of, it doesn't, you know, it's not as big a deal. The other thing is the more depth you have, especially more depth you have offensively, some nights when some guys aren't as good, other guys pick them up. You know, we're a team that we have to have all on board every night, and we got to do it right. And when you look at what we got going, I thought last night we let in, the puck went in the net too easy. Our penalty kill, no good. And so we got to fix those two areas of our game. And then, you know, like I'm a big boy. I know how it works. Like when someone pays their money and they come to a game, I really believe that if your team competes as hard as it can and does things right, even as a fan, you can leave the building. I know as a coach, you can leave the building and feel, yeah, it's no issue. Those things happen in life. But when you do what we did last night, to me, is that part, I have no time for that.
Is there another level for your goalies to get to?
Oh, for sure there is. Yeah. You know, there's another level for us all to get to, but, you know, they can both be way better. We expect them to be better. We got to get better in front of them so they have less. But I also think in today's NHL there's always someone in front of you. It's always, you can always find a way for it, why it went in. But some guys just don't let them in. So that's how we got to be. We got to be better in that area. But I think you know, we're all fitting in well together, or we're not good enough. So right from the coaching staff, right through the players, we can be better. We have to be better. That's all there is to it.
Mike, fighting around the league is way down. You're one of the teams that doesn't have a player with a fighting major. Is that the way you prefer it? Do you like to see
Well, no, I like to coach the guys I got. You know, like I've had lots of teams over the years that had a lot of entertainment moments. But in today's game, you got to be able to get up and down the rink. And, you know, it's 4 lines. You know, you're real fortunate in today's game if you've drafted someone high enough that can score and skate and play in your top 6 and abuse the opposition and keep the flies off and do all those things. I just didn't, when I look around, I don't see a whole bunch of those guys here. So you try to, you know, get the best out of the hand you're dealt.
When a player feels like they're on the outside looking in, what do you try to do as a coach to try and snap them out of it, if there's anything you can detect?
Well, I mean, obviously we talk to them and you try to catch them doing things right. But in the end, you know, it's real important. I always say the players don't sit too close to the door. You want to stall in the middle of the room. That's just the way professional sport is. It's hard, and anybody who's been involved in it, and whether you're in the media or anything that you're at the top of your field, it's hard to stay at the top of your field. And so when you get a chance, you want to make good on your chance. You got to be mentally strong and feel good about yourself and earn your right to feel confident. And someone's going to find a way to wear the uniform and be good every day. And some guys don't, and so different guys come and go. And you know, over time, there's going to be changes in our lineup. That's just the reality of the situation and the growth we're going to go through as a team. And you all know that anyway. But we're going to find out how hard guys want to compete. And you know, I think Ray's a good example of that. I've liked him. He competes hard. You know, he was the best guy in the face-off circle last game. When you come up and you do things to be noticed, you end up getting to stay. That's just the way it works.
Is there an update on Spallon?
I talked to him today, but I didn't talk to the medical people after I talked to him. I would, I'm hoping obviously Spalls is a big part. He's, centered probably our most consistent line since the start of the year. And last night when we lost him before the game, obviously was a bit of an event. But everybody, Hansel went out early in the game last night. And they already didn't have Vermette. So that would be just like us not having Spalling and not having Bozak. They had the same thing. So to me, everything was even last night. They found a way to win. Simple. Have a good day, everybody.